a few mistakes.
Yeah, the penalties and then a couple odd man rushes. It was about I didn't think 4 or 5 guys were ready to play, and then we had our moments in the second and third, but obviously that first kind of put us behind the 8 ball.
A couple times you guys crawled back to within reachable distance and then gave one up right away.
Yeah, 2-1, they scored 20 seconds later. 5-3, they score 24 seconds later. Yeah, can't happen.
Why do you think the team was so loose at the start?
I don't know, but it's about 3 or 4 plays you got to go through people. We weren't going through people. In this game, that's a good wall team. They're a team that holds on to pucks. So you have to go through people. We're caught in between. So there was like 4 plays where if you go through the player, they probably don't get the odd man rush, and then you dive in, you don't get a piece anyway. That's how you get odd man rushes. So I don't know why they weren't ready to play.
I know you've been kind of sounding the alarm for a while about finding another level, and in some of the games where the team hasn't been at its best, it defended really well.
Yeah.
Didn't give up much, but the playoffs are around the corner now. Yeah. Is it starting to become a concern that the team is still clearly well below where it needs to be?
I think as an individual, you look at your game, and how can I play better? What can I do to contribute to the team? If everybody does that, you hope the next game will improve on that. Because, like I said, some guys got to look at their shifts and, what can I do different to help the team? We know the system, obviously, but then it comes to, there's a penalty kill. Can we be a little bit more aggressive on the wall to get that thing out? I think we were a little light getting in there. I just thought we were a little light everywhere. And that's not the type of game you want when you're getting the stretch drive. So we got to find it quickly.
What do you say to them as a coach to get them to do that, especially with this tight timeline?
I didn't go out after tonight. Hopefully they talked about it, but we got to regroup tomorrow. Got to get these guys energized against Arizona. You got to get the negativity out of yourself now. But as a player, it's not so much negative. You got to look at yourself. How I can do better. We've got some individuals that they got to start to have that fight, a little bit more will right now. You can't save it. You can't save it for 2 more weeks. It has to happen now because it's hard to turn it on and off.
What is there that you can do to bring that out of them that you haven't tried maybe at this point?
Well, you just continue to pound the message, more individual meetings. You just keep on preaching the right stuff. That's all you can do.
I know that there's probably things on your mind other than the high sticking call early, but I remember a couple of weeks ago you said, guys who snap their heads back, it should be a review.
Well, I told Kelly's a good ref. I told him that's what happened. That stuff bothers me, But what are you going to do? Hopefully he's got that in his pocketbook and he'll know next time. I don't know.
Does it feel worse when the team scores, or is that?
Well, yeah. I mean, it sucks either way, but it's one play. But still, I do hate that snapping your head back.
Yeah, it's not a good start, and it starts with me. I mean, falling 50 seconds into the game, and so everyone's got to look inwards here. And we still got 2 games on this trip where we need the wins, and we need to play better than what we did, and we have that opportunity tomorrow.
It's more disappointing to have it against a team like that. Not just a potential opponent, but after losing some good teams at home. I know you want to make a statement.
No, I don't really care. I mean, if we play like crap against a team that's not in the playoffs, it's even more disappointing because that shouldn't happen, and it shouldn't happen tonight either. But I mean, when you play like that against any team in the league, it's going to be disappointing. And
Do you feel badly for Casey?
Casey's been unreal, especially in that home stretch there. I mean, he played some really good hockey, and he's going to continue to play some really good hockey. And I mean, first couple goals were leaving out to dry, 2-on-1s. I mean, he on the power play made a great save at the end that could have made it 5-1, and then we take a 5-minute penalty there, and they get a bunch of good looks. So, I mean, Casey, did his job tonight. We were not very good around him.
Can you take anything from the way that you battled back there a little bit in the second and third, and seemed to play with a little bit more battle level?
Honestly, I don't think so, to be honest.